Hello, happy Tuesday. Let me just adjust this. There we go. All right. I think I am facing the correct way. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. I'll let you guys pop on here. Let me see if anybody's on yet. Not yet. But I'm sure you guys will be popping on soon. So, how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's well. It looks, oh, there we go. Diane, Donna, and Amy. Hello, ladies. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys are doing good. It was kind of a very nice fall day today. So hopefully you guys were able to get outside and enjoy the weather before we get it starts to get colder. It was kind of enjoyable. I don't know if you guys are seeing the stars. I don't know what that is. So I see there's send 200 stars. So I don't know what anything is about those stars. Anyways, this technology stuff, you guys. I'm just happy you guys can hear me. Seems like you all can hear me. It was so beautiful. I love it. I love these fall days. And with fall coming around, I do have a fall card tonight, so I can't wait to share that one with you guys. Before we get into the card making and the demo, I just wanted to let you guys know, which I think you guys have seen, it's my 7-year anniversary today. I'm so super excited. It's 7 years flew by. I am going to bore you guys a little bit to kind of tell you how I got into being a demo. I know you guys have already heard it a million times, but other people who follow me on Facebook and stuff will see this video. So I just, thank you. I have always loved Stampin' Up. I've always bought from them over the years. I've been a huge fan of their products. I love their quality. I love their coordination. It's always brought me back to Stampin' Up over the years. And thank you, Amy. Hi, Lois. Welcome. My whole team is here except for Tina. Thank you guys so much. So over the years, like I said, I've always loved Stampin' Up and I've always loved their products. And way back when I joined I went to a party, and that's how I got hooked on Stampin' Up. That was the big thing, in-home parties. They still do the in-home parties, but I think you see more and more people going and putting their business online. Just, it's a lot easier online. A lot of people run their business online and then they'll have parties here or there. So you just have to find out which demo does what, and if you want somebody that you want a party in-home, you just have to reach out and find out. But anyways, I just have always loved their stuff. And the kids were little, and I was a stay-at-home mom with them. I'm still a stay-at-home mom. They're older, but I love being a stay-at-home mom. And I wanted, as they got older, I wanted to do something and fill that void, in between laundry and all that fun stuff. You could do that stuff all day, but I wanted to fill that void, and I decided that I was going to become a demonstrator just because I love their products and all that stuff. And I wasn't going to sell, and I got my kit and I was super excited. And then I thought, what am I going to do with this? I mean, I can only make so many cards, and I want everybody to know about Stampin' Up. So then I decided shortly after getting my starter kit that I wanted to try selling. I wanted to do videos, and that was the thing. I'm like, well, if I just do demos, I might as well tell them to shop with me and all this stuff. So I started doing the YouTube videos, and I really enjoyed making the videos and doing that editing and all that. So that's where I started with Stampin' Up, and I just have loved it over the years. It's the 7 years have flown by. I have a small little team now. I never even imagined that when I first started as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I figured I would get a customer maybe here or there. and never a team, but I have an awesome group of ladies that are on my team. They're so much fun. We do swaps, we converse all the time. We do a lot of back scene stuff. So I think that has been my favorite part out of all of this, is the team, the growth of the team. Just that connection with them. I do like the customers. I don't have as many customers as some people would. I have some sprinkled here and there, which is fine. But that's why I started with Stampin' Up, just something to do. Plus I love them so much. I loved all their products over the years, so I figured I might as well tell everybody how much I love them. So here we are 7 years later. I still can't believe it's been that long. So yeah, so that is the story, and that's the story I'm sticking to. But anyways, because it's my anniversary, I'm going to do a giveaway. So anybody who comments on this video, you are in the running for a video. You're in the running for a giveaway, and I'll show you what I'm going to give away to you guys. And I'm going to leave the giveaway open. I'm also going to do a post in my in the group and in the business page. I'm going to do a post in there so people can enter. And by next Tuesday on my Facebook Live, I will announce the winner like I did last week. So, and then was that it? I think that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you guys before we do our demo. So let me go ahead and flip you guys down, and hopefully you don't get seasick. Let's see. Gotta adjust the camera here. I think that's gonna be good. Let's see where we're at. Are you guys seasick yet? See, I gotta turn ya. That looks good, but you're way too low. That's like way too low. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. I don't have the fancy equipment where I can just press a button and then you're already down. So let's see. This looks good though. I think this might work. All right. You guys seasick yet? So you didn't know you were gonna... Oh, you know what might help is if I do this. Back that away a little. That might help. All right, I think we are good now, guys. What do you think? That looks good there, doesn't it? Okay, stop playing with it. Okay, there we go. All right, so tonight, well, let me do the giveaway first before I show you the cards, or show you what I'm going to do for the giveaway. I have a pack of, I reached in my little goodie bag of things. I have a pack of Real Ribbon and Garden Green, Real Ribbon. It is Real Ribbon. It's also Real Red in Garden Green. And the Snowfall Accent Puff Paint. I figure it's getting around that time when we're going to be making our Christmas stuff. So I thought this would be fun to do as a giveaway for you guys. So you can win both of these. All you have to do is, like I said, comment on the video. And if you comment on my post in my business page, or in the group, you will also be entered to win. So that's going to be the giveaway for next week. All right, now let's get to why you guys are here, what you guys want to see. We are going to make a rocker card. So is that, let me see if I can fix that. Let me see. It's all wonky here. I think I got to do that. Nope. I don't know why that looks all weird. Can you guys read that? Does it say I'm thankful? I think, I don't know why it is. Let me see if I do that. That's not helpful, is it? Is it? Okay. Let me try this. I think I fixed it. Let me see. It's backwards there. Is it not backwards anymore? I don't know. Now I'm frozen. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's not backwards. Woohoo! I figured it out. Okay. So there is the card. This is called a rocker card. As you can see, it rocks. So rocker cards have been around for a long time. They're nothing new. They're super easy, and what makes these so easy now is the deckled circles dies that are available in the new mini catalog. So these guys are awesome. I know I've talked these guys up to you guys a ton, but you get a lot of them in here. And I used this one here, the second one in, for my base. I tried the bigger one. I wanted to get a card that would fit in our 5x7 envelopes. Where is that envelope? Right here. So this card will fit in the envelope, so you can mail it out to someone. So that's what I wanted to do. The bigger circle is huge. Where did I put that? I cut one out. Let me show you. So I cut it out at first because that was going to be my card base. So here it is. I cut it out, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, that's way too big. So then I took the second one and cut the inside, and that's what I used here for my card. But that's how big this sucker is, and I think it's like 5 3/4. Let me see. You guys can see. I don't know if you can see it over here, but it is. I don't know. I got it on the wrong measurements here. Let me flip it around here. It is 5. It's almost 6. It's like a little over 5 3/4 by. Well, actually, it's right to 5 3/4. So it's 5 3/4 by a little over 5 3/4. So it's a pretty big circle. Oh, good, Amy, you just got those. I think you're really going to like them. So you just remember, too, you can cut them out like this and use this as a ring, as a frame. You don't have to use the whole circle. So I'll keep that for something. But that's how big those guys are. And you get a lot of them. You actually, I think there's 14 in here. So you do get 14 of them in here, up to that little one. So with this one, I used, let me see. I used this, not the first one, but the second one and the third one to cut out the designer series paper and a piece for the inside. And then for the pretty peacock, I used, let's see which one it was. It was this one right here. Let me see. My goodness. I think it's this one. Nope. This one. Right here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7th one in I used for that front panel there. So, oh, thank you. I wanted to paint them a nice fall color. So that's what you're using. There's no measurements as far as like we need a 5 by whatever or a card base. None of that. You're using just the deckled circles. So here are your circles. And then what I did with this one, so you guys, I'll show you my mistake here. I cut the designer series paper and I glued it to the whole card. But then this fold is really lumpy. So this one here, I'm only going to use a half of that. And then you can get 2 cards with 1 piece of designer series paper. So I'm only going to use the half. And then, of course, I'm going to use the new Autumn Leaves stamp set. This is a bundle that you can get. This set is really, really awesome for fall. It's got that distinctive stamping on them. So when you stamp down, you can see it's, I actually stamped off to make this lighter, but you can see in there it's got that distinctive detailed in there. And then with this one, I used the copper embossing powder and I embossed this, but we're not going to emboss because I'm going to use the new gold and silver glimmer paper that's on the online exclusives. So that's what we're going to use. But we're using this stamp set. I used these 2 big leaves, and then I thought the I'm Thankful And then you can, let's see, it's easier to see here. So you've got this I'm thankful, or you've got with a grateful heart. And then you can do these little stamps are separate here. For all you do today and every day, or to have you as a friend. So I thought I'm thankful to have you as a friend was perfect for this card. And then if you wanted that sweet, you can get the sweet, or you cannot get the sweet right now. I'm trying to find my catalog. Let me see if I can find it. I just had it here. Oh, here it is. The only thing that's not available is the ribbon. So here's the whole suite. You can see the cards there. And then here's the suite. And this is on page 42 and 43 of the new mini catalog. This ribbon here is not available. Oh, actually, I lied. There's some things that aren't available on it. The ribbon's not available, the paper's not available, and the oxidized copper paper is not available. So there's a couple of things, but these guys are coming back soon. The copper and natural ribbon combo pack, that is looking not until October 23rd, the week of. So that's going to be a little bit, but is it this one? It is yes, this one here, the oxidized copper. That one's coming back the week of October 2nd, which is just next week. And then this paper here, which is absolutely gorgeous, that is coming back the week of October 9th. So you still have plenty of time to get that paper for your Thanksgiving, your fall stuff. It's just that ribbon's going to be a little bit. But a lot of times I've noticed with Stampin' Up! Is they'll tell us a date, and then, not always, but the products do tend to come in sooner. Although some of them don't, but just be mindful of that. So that's the suite. Like I said, you can't purchase the suite yet, but you can get everything in the suite right now but these 3 items. So we really want to just focus on the autumn leaves and the dies. So the dies, there's quite a few dies in here. You get the outlines that cut out these 3 stamps here, the leaf, the leaves, and then the big stamp. So you have the outline stamps of those. And then you have the veins, not vines, veins. You have the, hi Mary Alice, welcome. You have the veins here that you can cut out. You can also stamp out the veins. I don't know if these line up. I forget. If you stamp the veins out, let's see. I don't think these line, no, see, they don't line up. So this is a different stamp. You can see there's more veins in here. So I thought when I stamped these out that this cut this out, but it does not. There's different patterns with that. These are just leaves that you can cut out. They give you a couple of the same of those. You get 2 there, and then 2 of the smaller ones. And then these little frames are nice. They frame up any of these sentiments pretty well. And then you have this one here that you can cut these little sentiments out. I know it's hard to see, these little sentiments. Then you have this cool design here. It's like rigid bumps. So you can emboss them. These will not cut out. They'll just emboss into your project. So wherever you want to put these little rigid bumps, you can put them. So it's quite a big stamp set. And I really like the way it stamps. So let's start stamping so I can show you guys exactly how it stamps. Oh, and I wanted to show you before we move on. Hi, Dawn. Welcome, you guys. I did just announce, while you guys were away, I am doing a giveaway in honor of my 7-year anniversary. I'm going to give away this Real Red and Garden Green ribbon combo pack, and then some Snowfall accent puff paints. I want to celebrate my anniversary with you guys, so just go ahead and leave a comment. You're all set. You've entered. I will go ahead and announce the winner next Tuesday at my live. And I'm going to put a post in my business page too for people to enter. But I'm using, if you guys have not got this paper, oh my gosh, you're going to need it for your Christmas stuff. I'm telling you. This is on the online exclusives only. It is the silver and gold adhesive backed. So I'm using these. I cut them out for the veins. Instead of doing the embossing like I did on my first card, we're going to use the veins. But look at how pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh. How many of you guys have bought this? Do you own it? Have you used it? Do you love it? I love that the adhesive is already on it. So you get 2 sheets for $7 of one of silver, one of gold. It's awesome. And then the other paper I'm using on this card is, again, only online. It's in the online exclusives. This is the tartan foil paper. This is so pretty. Another one you guys need for fall. It's really, really pretty. Let's see if I can get this out of here. So you have this pattern here, and then you have the back side. Look at that. And then this real pretty peacock color, the back side, and then this basic gray. Look at that. Beautiful. So I highly recommend this paper too, especially for those fall cards. I just dropped everything on the floor. I just dropped all my card pieces. So let me go ahead and pick those up. Hot Mess Tuesday. All right, so let's bring in our paper to do our stamping. So I pre-cut the tag out, so we're going to stamp on that. And then I'm going to show you guys how this stamps. How this stamps. Let's see. Yeah, they're pretty. I just love the way that paper cuts. So let's see here. It did start late today, didn't it? Trying to get better with the hot messes, although I think they may bring people in if I do the hot mess. So I did not know this, you guys, and I think I should have known this. And I don't know how many of you guys know this, but the photopolymer stamps, they have a sticky residue on them when you get them, when they're brand new. I did not know this. There's some kind of something or other on them when they're manufactured that makes them so sticky. And they tend not to stamp very well until you condition them. So did anybody know this about conditioning them? I've always wondered. I've had a lot of photopolymer stamps where I stamp them the first couple of times and it's terrible, but then after a while they stamp all right. Apparently you're supposed to, there's a couple of ways you can condition them when you first get them. A lot of demos say you can take your stamps on a block and pat them on your pants and just get that stickiness off, kind of pat them down a few times to get that off. Some demos don't like to do that because then you get lint fuzzies and stuff on them. Another way they say to do it is with a pencil eraser or a pink, one of those pink fat erasers. You just kind of rub it over the top of them and kind of wear that off. But the favorite one that everybody has said, okay, Donna, I didn't know either, but I should have known because I've been doing this for like ever and you just fairly started. So I should have known about this. But the one that everybody, all the different demos and different people who have been stamping over the years recommend the most is Versamark ink. They say that, yes, Diane, yep. Why didn't you share with us, Diane? Versamark. So Diane knew. So all you do is you take your stamps. If you're going to stamp with them right away, you take your Versamark ink, just, tap it in like you're going to use your Versamark, and then you can go and use whatever ink color. A lot of people like to condition them when they get them. So what they'll do is they'll just go and use them all, take their Versamark ink, stamp all over them, and then just wipe them clean on your simple chamois. And that Versamark ink will help condition them and make it stamp out really well. So I did not know that. So I thought I'd share with you guys because I'm like, how did I not know that? So I'm going to take this guy. The card I'm using here, I'm doing, this one here I used Real Red and Pumpkin Pie. But this one I'm going to use Copper Clay and Old Olive. I just wanted to switch up the colors. So let me get a scrap piece of paper here. Oh, really? Lois says that she read somewhere that Versamark is supposed to prevent them from the color staining, holding the color like they do. But she said that didn't work when she tried it. So I don't know. That's crazy that I did not know that. Let's see. Oh, Dawn, you didn't know that either. Oh, good. Hopefully that helps you out. I didn't know that. And the skeleton stamp set that I have, that I was using, them bones, I could not get a good stamped image. And I don't know how I came across it, but I think I was reading some other, I was looking at cards for that. That's right. And it was on another demo's blog. So I thought that was pretty awesome. So I went and I did condition that stamp set. I think I took too much ink off. Yeah, I wanted a little, because I got busy talking. So I did condition them bones with the Versamark after reading that, and it stamped way better. So I could not believe that. All right, let me stop talking. I'm going to stamp this down quickly once, get most of that ink off, and then I'm going to stamp it here. So I love how this stamps. It looks so realistic. So I'm doing one in Old Olive and then Copper Clay. So I think I'm going to start up a Hot Tip Thursdays on my business page. I've been doing lives on there, short lives, the last couple of weeks because of a training we were doing. And I think I'm going to switch it over to the Thursdays, maybe do a Hot Tip Thursday and just throw little things like that in there that I find out. So here is the, what is this one? The Copper Clay. So I'm going to stamp that down quick. Oh, there's a lot of ink on there. I'm going to re-stamp that. That ink pad of mine is very, very juicy there. I'm going to stamp this here. Yes, I will post that on my page, Dawn. I definitely will. So there's your leaves, just like that. Yeah, I'm going to do this Thursday. That'll be my Hot Tip Thursday. I'll do a little live video on the photopolymer stamps. So then what you're, oh, let's get this guy stamped out. So this one I'm going to stamp in the Cajun Craze. Yes, exactly. That's what I thought. I said, you know what? There's enough things that I could do a hot tip on Thursdays, and I need refreshers in some of this stuff too. So we're going to do I'm Thankful. The only thing with this die set and putting it in your stamps is the dies are so big that they're not sticking over there. So I like this way to keep your stamps and your dies together, but when they're a bigger die set, it's hard. All right. Let me see. So I'm going to take this guy here. I'm going to do I'm Thankful, and I'm going to stamp that at full strength. Hopefully not get it crooked. It's a lot harder to do when there's a camera up there. Okay, so that's a little crooked. bad. I don't know what time I'm going to do the hot tip. I think it's just going to be a random whenever I have time kind of thing. I don't know if I'm going to... I know my followers are most active after 6 to 7 at night, so... But I don't know. I might just pop in at a random time. So... Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'll probably have to get, Dawn said to get 2 magnetic sheets. So I'll probably have to do that and just keep that separate from the stamp set. Because it's driving me nuts. Thank you, Dawn. I was thinking about that, but I wanted to keep them together, but sometimes you just can't. So that is all the stamping. Let me just put these away, because if I don't put these back in my case, then they're going to stick to something, and then I'm going to lose them. Have you guys ever, I know you guys have probably done that, where you're working with your stamps and then you just can't find a stamp and you've lost it, and then you find it like months later. I had one stuck on the bottom of my paper cutter I didn't know about. I lost the stamp. I was so upset because I was like, oh, that's one of my favorite stamps, and I used it a lot. I can't even tell you which stamp it was, but like a month and a half later, I found it. It had fallen off the bottom of my stamp cut emboss machine, or the paper trimmer. Man. Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'll let you guys know where I just go to Amazon and get them, Lois. But I will let you guys know. I'll message you that, because in a training that I'm doing, or just got done doing, Facebook apparently is not very user friendly to links. So when you use a link in your post, I guess they call it throttling, where they don't push you out into feeds. And I didn't know that, and I was using links all the time. So now I'm like, okay, if you put it in Messenger, it's not a Facebook crime, apparently. All right, so these guys here, you're going to cut out with your Stampin' Emboss machine. So with the magic of TV, they're all cut out. And then I took the other guy in here, this frame, and I cut that out in that paper, and I thought this was going to look really pretty with that behind there. So I like that. So that's what we're going to do. So all I'm going to do is just fold this guy in half. Where's my bone folder? I don't know where my bone folder is. I lose things all the time. See, Amy, it's funny, right? It's like, what the heck? She said she found a tiny cloud stamp the other day on a bookshelf. So I can't find my bone folder. So another good thing with the block is you can use that as a bone folder. I don't know where I put it. I have 3 of them, and I can't find any of them. So there's your rocker base of your card. I mean, come on, that's so easy, right? And then, like I said, I just cut the designer series paper in half. I'm going to use this side. Now, you guys can see it's a little crooked there. So, you just want to, if you're using a pattern paper and it matters, you just want to make sure it's not crooked. But I don't think that's not really going to mess it up. I like that side of the paper, and you can't really, once you get your pretty peacock on there, it's not really going to mess it up. So, what I would suggest is, if you want to put this up a little higher, I would bring, and you still want to mail it in a envelope, I would just bring an envelope in before you glue it down and just figure out exactly where, because if you put it up too high, it's not going to fit in one of these envelopes. So just keep that in mind, or use a smaller circle. So I think I'll use the liquid glue on this. Maybe. Oh my goodness, where is it? I know it's in there. I can feel it in there. Ah, there we go. All right. That's the one that I use too. Thank you, Dawn. The Marietta's 5x7. I use that one too. It's not crooked. That's the way it's meant to be. Yep, exactly. All right. So then I'll just put this here. And what I like about the liquid glue is you have a little bit of time to move it around before it settles. So there's that. And then this piece here, I'm going to put on the inside. So that'll give you a little space to write. And then we'll stick this one right on the front here. So with this one, you just want to do half of the circle because you don't want the sticky glue where there's no cardstock. So the card goes together really quickly. And then these guys here, I'm going to bring in the veins. I already pre-cut these, obviously. And I wanted to show you guys I love this paper. I love the adhesive backing on here. So this should come off pretty easy. If you need some help getting it started, you can use your take-a-pick tool. That'll help it. So here's the gold. I also cut a couple of the silver. Let me pull one of those in too. The silver's real pretty too. I like the gold better for this card with the colors, but look at the silver. The silver's so pretty too. I just can't wait to start using this on Christmas stuff. It's going to be so awesome. So with these veins, they don't line up exactly with the leaf. So you kind of just put it wherever. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't need to line up. I don't know if I'm going to leave that vein in there or not, the tail. I don't know. I didn't with my other ones. I think I'm going to snip that because that's going to get in the way, I think. Yeah, I'm going to snip that off. Probably should have snipped it off before I glued it down. I'm going to do that here with this one. I'm just going to snip this guy off. There we go. Let me see. Show you guys with your take-a-pick tool. You can just kind of work that paper up. It's super easy to get off of there. So Bella, I know some of you guys might be wondering about Bella. She is doing awesome. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I posted less than a week ago. She had to go in for emergency surgery. She had kidney stones. And when I say she had kidney stones, holy cow, did she have kidney stones. She had 3 of them. And they were huge. The vet could not believe the size of them. One was like 3.5. The other one was like, the other 2 were like 2.5 and 2 3/4. And the thing is, she never acted like she was in pain. I mean, she was having trouble going pee, but that was about it. She started in early summer having trouble with peeing. And then she just, all of a sudden, like, she had trouble peeing for a couple of days and then nothing. And then she started about a month and a half ago. So we called the vet and everything, and they're like, she has a history of UTIs. She's just been one of those dogs that just gets them all the time. So the vet, she's a very nervous dog. So it's better for her if she can stay out of the vet, because she pants and it's just really awful. She just leaves a trail of wet. And it's not from pee, it's from all her sweat and her panting. So I really like that. You know what else I might put on here? I don't know. I think that's got enough bling. But anyways, I'm going to glue this down with my liquid glue. So they put her on, they tested her urine and they found a UTI. So they put her on medicine, and she was almost done with the medicine, and then she started peeing blood. So we called the vet, they got her in, and they took x-rays and discovered those giant kidney stones. So, and they were, the vet said they were like a triangle shape inside her. And then when he got them out, they broke apart. They're just really weird looking. So if you get a chance, if you haven't seen them, go back. I think I posted it Wednesday or Thursday of last week. Just bizarre. Poor puppy. Yeah, I can't believe it. I felt so bad for her. But now she's got that dang cone on her head. So if any of you guys have had dogs and or cats and they have to wear that cone, you know what I'm talking about. She is just, I have magnetic, underneath my desk here, I have magnetic office type things. They're cabinets, and I keep a bunch of stuff in there, and on the top of them I have a bunch of magnets, just different things, and I think I'm gonna pop that up. And she comes in with her cone and just scoops across them all and knocks everything down. Yeah, it's terrible. It's just, she's so high anxiety. Just poor dog. So, yeah, she is definitely, today she wanted to play. She just, I'm like, you can't play. You have 14 days where you have to be very relaxed, I guess. And she's not, she's a high energy dog, but she's feeling better. But that cone, oh my gosh, that cone, you guys. So I'm going to put that right there. Look at how pretty, you guys. See that? I love that paper. I was going to bring in those, let me just see. I don't know. I think it might be a little too much bling, but I was going to bring these guys in, but I don't think it needs them. But you could put them on there, but I don't think it needs them. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. So that is our card, the rocker card. And then there's the one that I embossed. So truth be told, I like this one better. And I like the, I don't know, this one's like a more muted. I don't know, I guess they're both pretty. So, yep, so there they are. And like I said, these are called rocker cards. Just a little fun card that you can give to somebody and they can keep them on wherever they keep them, their mantle, their counter, and then they can just tap it and it'll rock for a little bit. So super cute, super easy, you guys. So I highly recommend those deckled circle dies. Those guys are awesome. Let me flip you guys up. Hold on, you guys are gonna get seasick. Woo! Hello. And I think I'm sideways. I am. Let's go. There we go. Here we are. All right. So, make sure I'm talking, you guys. So that's it. That's the rocker cards. I'd love to know if you guys make them, what you guys think. Like I said, they're real easy, especially with those deckled circle dies. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's see. Yeah, the white does make it pop, right? That's what I liked. I like the white one better. The other one's a more muted, I guess. And then, let's see. Yeah, they're easy, Dawn. Like I said, if you don't have the deckled circle dies. If you have any kind of circle dies, they will work. You just have to have bigger dies. So anyways, I hope you guys like those, and you guys all commented, so you're all in on the giveaway. And if you join me next Tuesday at my live, I will announce the winner. And thank you guys so much for all your support and coming and watching. And I hope you guys have learned stuff from me. I know I learn a lot from you guys. When you guys are on here and you comment and you say stuff, I learn a lot from you guys. So I really appreciate you guys being here and watching along and sharing your stuff and your things that help and your tips and all that stuff. So, all right, guys. Well, I will talk to you guys next Tuesday. And if you go over to my page on Thursday, I don't know what time I'll do it, but I'm going to start Hot Tip Thursdays and just short little live videos on different little things, helpful things, hopefully. And then if you guys have any tips or tricks for me, let me know. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you, and I will see you next Tuesday. Enjoy your week. Bye, guys.